Hey guys, so today you guys, I just want to share this, and this has been puzzling my head, and you guys probably can help me out think about this or what, but I just want to share this just in case there's other people that experience the same thing or whatever. Well, so it's been 9 months now since I stopped the flatbed. So that 9 months I did the van, and that 9 months I have been pulled over for DOT inspection. Can you guys believe that? So that 9 months I have been pulled over 6 times. So what's the average of that? You guys can, add that up. But this week was the first inspection I had this year, 2024. And my immediate thought, I was upset about it. Like, why am I getting pulled over again? What is up? Like, what is wrong? I was like, there's like hundreds, millions of trucks out there, but why am the only one getting pulled over? I said only one because that area where I got pulled over to get inspection, that was the third inspection I had the last 9 months. So that 9 months, the 6th inspection I have, the same rest area, the same weighing scale or weigh station, I got pulled over 3 times. So where do you think it was? You guys probably know. Missouri. I'm not gonna spell it. Missouri. So I have been pulled over. It's in US 57, not US 57. It's I-57 South. That rest area right there, or not rest area, that weighing scale right there, that is always open. The DOT officer told me it's always open, but there are times that they're closed, and I'm guessing those are the only time where they're switching, officers, or they're doing their lunch break. That's the only time they're closed. At 5 p.m., 8 p.m., they are still open, and they open early. And every time I pass there, because this is my route, every time I pass there, I always pray and I always hope that red light, that light is red and not white, because if it's red, it means it's closed. You can set a far distance. If it's white, it's open. And oh my gosh, here I was last week or this week. I pulled in, and supposedly our e-logs as a Drivewise to tell to bypass and stuff like that. And for some reason, I thought it was just broken, that it wasn't working. But I figure out that place does not support Drivewise. But when I enter there, they actually have a pamphlet that says Drivewise. So Drivewise is, I don't know. I thought they follow Drivewise, but I didn't think they do. But I'm just mad that why am I getting pulled over all the time? Well, the last time I got pulled over, not this week, it was also in Missouri, and I finally asked the officer, I said, like, I just got pulled over here, and then why am I getting pulled over again? And he was like, well, you guys haul hazmat, and I noticed you didn't have a placard, so I stopped you just to make sure there's a possibility that you forgot to put the placard. He didn't say it exactly, but that's what he was implying to me. So I was like, oh my god, how can I not put a placard? I want to let you know, guys, if we get our paper at the back page, it shows, it's highlighted. That's a law. It has to be highlighted in your BOL that you have a hazmat. Yes, I haul hazmat, but not all the time. It needs a placard, okay? So how I'm not gonna put a placard if it's already in the paper? It shows dangerous, flammable. Like, the only person that's not gonna put a placard is when they feel lazy about it. But I don't know, why would it pull me over anyway? So that makes me upset about that. Plus, another thing too, that's the 3rd time I get pulled over. They never give me a sticker. Like, what's up? What's the deal with that? Like, is it purposely so they could pull me over again? I hate that. I'm getting mad. And actually, the reason why I'm making this video, because this morning I thought I was gonna pulled over again in Indiana, and I got pulled over in Indiana in September 2023. I'm gonna put I was gonna do this before I do the video. I'm gonna have a sticky note. I'm gonna put there the month that I got pulled over, the officer with their badge number that I got pulled over. So by the time I get pulled over at the same way station, I'm gonna show it to them like, hey, I got pulled over. I guess that might help me not to get pulled over again. The reason I'm upset is because they're taking my time. They're taking my lunch time. They're taking my workout time, my leisure time, and I don't get paid when I get pulled over. And when I was doing flatbed, I miss loads when they pulled me over because they're looking for something to give me a ticket and they can't find it, so they have to detain me for a long time. And I miss a load, like, but ours, with my load right now, we don't, it's overnight. We could burn this load too somehow if we get detained for a long time. But we have a lot of cushion, so that's the nice thing about it. But it just makes me mad. I'm not driving a Peterbilt anymore. Why am I getting pulled over? Do I look like an 18-year-old with no driver's license? Maybe. But anyway, so this officer that pulled me over yesterday, or I said yesterday, I'm talking about this week. If I say yesterday, if I say last week, I mean this week. So when I get pulled over, I told the officer, I just got pulled over. I guess he didn't hear me, because he asked me again, have you been inspected before? I said, yes, officer. I have been inspected the same location last year twice. I told him the month. It was May and then August. I think that was it. And it was like, and then right away he said, well, you guys hold non-bulk packaging. So I was like, okay, so you're gonna get pulled over all the time. So what does it tell you? What does it tell me? It tells me that if you're hauling non-bulk packaging, you haul a lot of different shenanigans. You haul a lot of different stuff, which some stuff needs placard, like paint. Paint is a hazmat. What is this? The DF, we haul DF too. Those stuff, if you go over the limit, which is 1,001 pounds, I'm not gonna talk about it because this is not a hazmat lesson. So if you haul those stuff, then it need placard. And the last time I actually got pulled over in Indiana, I was not Indiana, Ohio. I was hauling a stuff with radiation. There's stuff that has radiation that does not need placard, and these supposed to be like officers that are trained to do hazmat thing. He could not figure out if my stuff need placard or not, and I was like, no, it doesn't show in my paper that it needs placard, so I don't need to put a placard. I actually have to call our safety, like, hey, does this radiation stuff need to be placarded? Right away she said, no, it doesn't have to. And she actually looked at some stuff and she verified that it needed placard. But yeah, so if you haul hazmat, you guys just expect that you're gonna get pulled over a lot of times. But so I'm saying, if there's an officer listening to my video, I want to tell them that there are a lot of truck drivers out there that are doing illegal stuff that you could definitely make money and get them a ticket or shut them down. There are a lot of stuff out there. This one, I'm a team driver, so there's no way, if a truck driver is a team driver, there's no way that their hours are gonna be messed up, because we're always running, we're always moving, so somebody has claiming the hours. Solo drivers, think about it. I actually heard, I don't know, I haven't verified it, I heard that there's a guy out there driving solo, and he's driving like a team. He actually have a ghost team. Like, really? Like, how could you not get pulled over those guys? So if our truck has this team driver, team bank, it shows at the side like team driver. So if it says team driver, it's hard to get a ticket from them, like what I said, hours. But those solo drivers, I'm not gonna name them, but I said name them. But yes, stop those guys. You're gonna make money from them, not us. But maybe the statistic, I guess, they actually make a lot of money from pulling over a hazmat company. Still, probably there are guys out there. But if you're a truck drivers, you guys do your job, especially if you're a van driver. We don't have to do a lot of crap. All we gotta do is sit down, shut the door, put a sail on, make sure everything is right. And importantly is the hazmat. Make sure you're putting your placard. Do not skip and not put placard in there because it's written on the paper. Anyway, so yeah. So the last 9 months I've been doing van. I have pulled over 6 times. I got one of them I had violation, but and 5 of them I passed. So I'm so happy with that. But yeah, it just makes me upset. Like, but anyway, I'm gonna do experiments. And next time I get pulled over, I'm gonna ask the officer, can I have a sticker? Because I've been pulling over. Because anyway, so yeah. So if you guys have the same problem, I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm just getting fed up. I don't know. Like, let me know, you guys, in your 9 months. How many times have you been pulled over? My husband has not been pulled over. Surprisingly, ta-da! Well, when I did my first 3 year in trucking, I only got pulled over twice. This one, am I in the wrong location at the wrong time? Maybe, but it's just crazy. You just don't know, but you gotta speak out, because if not, they're gonna burn you to the ground or step on you and smash you to the ground. So anyway, so yeah, just keep an eye on Missouri. But anyway, so yeah, that's it, you guys. Keep on tracking. Don't let them put you down, you know. Speak for yourself and stuff. But I'm talking about, you know, if you get a ticket and if you need a lawyer, get a lawyer, you know. If you want to fight something, don't just you know, pay the ticket without consulting a lawyer if it's very serious stuff, because they say it's easy to get a city license but hard to keep it, which is true. But guys, truckers out there, do your part. Do the best you can without getting a ticket, you know, because this is your livelihood. Think about it. Just think about the freedom you get with this job. You don't want to lose that freedom, right? Yeah. You're away from your wife. I'm just kidding. You're away from your kids. You don't have to watch your kids, and I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's all, you guys. I gotta go. So disclaimer, whatever information I shared in here, it's just all for informational purposes only. If you need advice, don't take this as advice, or don't take this as, these are all based on my opinion and my experience. So do what you gotta do at your own risk. So yeah, that's it.
Let's see what the temperature is. Mama's got her trusty crab. What is he called?
Alright, that's my cacao crab.
Let's lift that up and see the temperature.
It's 35? What is that?
It's under 30.
Should get a digital. I don't know
32. There was ice on the top here this morning, and it's not there now. So let's go, Mama. Let's knock this out. Let's knock this out like sauerkraut.
You want to do it first, Daddy?
No, let's go. You only do it 2 seconds, so yours is going to be done. Man, that breeze is blowing too.
Maybe I should get inside first.
No, come on.
No, honey, I think my spirit is a little... I'm going to come back.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to do breathing.
Cold. It's cold. It ain't going to get any warmer out. Let's go.
Inside, I need to pray.
Come on. Get in there.